Art history.
Art through the centuries. The history of art is not a linear progression, but rather a complex, interconnected tapestry of ideas, innovations, and cultural influences. Each era builds on the past while also forging its own path. The evolution of vision, a journey through art history. Art history is not simply a chronicle of beautiful objects. It is a testament to the evolution of the human spirit, a mirror that reflects our changing beliefs, technologies, and understanding of the world. From the dark depths of prehistory to the dazzling innovation of the digital age, art has served as language, ritual, provocation, and profound form of communication. The dawn. Prehistoric art. C40, 0 BC, 3000 BC. Our story begins in the caves of Lascaux and Altamira, where the first flashes of artistic expression illuminate the darkness. These were not simple scratches, but carefully reproduced images of bison, deer, and other animals, often imbued with a sense of dynamism and magic. Prehistoric art was not about aesthetic beauty in the modern sense, but was deeply intertwined with ritual and survival. Cave paintings may have been used for hunting magic, totemic identification, or storytelling passed down through generations. Sculptures such as the Venus of Willendorf, small fertility figurines, hint at early belief systems and the fundamental human concern for life and propagation. This era establishes that art is inherently tied to the human experience and the desire to represent and understand our place in the world. The cradle of civilization, ancient art, c. 3000 BC, 500 AD. The rise of civilization brought with it a refinement and diversification of art forms. In Mesopotamia, the invention of writing led to the use of art as a means of glorifying rulers and documenting historical events. Impressive monumental constructions such as ziggurats and the Ishtar gates spoke of divine power and authority. Egypt, focused on the afterlife, developed highly stylized art forms meant to accompany pharaohs into eternity. Iconic pyramids, hieroglyphically adorned temples, and intricately painted wall reliefs illustrate a fascination with death and the desire for immortality. Egyptian art is characterized by its order, symmetry, and use of standardized proportions, giving it a timeless and solemn quality. In ancient Greece, a radical shift took place towards the human form and the pursuit of idealized beauty and anatomical accuracy. The classical period saw the rise of exquisite sculptures such as the Doraphoros, the spear-bearer, and the Discobolus, which demonstrated a mastery of naturalism and contrapposto, a natural posture of the body. Greek architecture, with its iconic temples such as the Parthenon, established the classical aesthetic of harmony, balance, and proportion that would influence Western art for centuries to come. The later Hellenistic period witnessed a move toward greater emotional intensity and dynamism in sculpture, evident in works such as the Laocoon group. Roman art absorbed much from the Greeks, but developed its own distinctive character, driven by utilitarian and propaganda purposes. Large public works, aqueducts, triumphal arches, and the Colosseum served to display Roman engineering prowess and imperial power. Portraits, particularly busts of emperors, became a means of projecting power and legitimacy. The divine and the devout. Medieval art. c. 500 AD, 1400 AD. The fall of the Roman Empire saw the rise of Christianity and its immense influence on art. During the Byzantine era, art became deeply spiritual, characterized by stylized figures, gilded backgrounds, and a focus on religious iconography. Intricate mosaics, icons, and illuminated manuscripts conveyed religious narratives with ethereal grace. In the Romanesque period, massive stone churches were built in a rounded, robust style. Sculpture became more integrated into architecture, often telling biblical stories. Gothic art, which emerged in the 12th century, introduced pointed arches, soaring cathedrals, and stained glass windows that allowed light to flood into these spaces, creating a sense of wonder and divine presence. Gothic sculpture became increasingly naturalistic, portraying more human-like figures with expressive features. The Renaissance, c. 1000, 400, 1600. The Renaissance, which emerged in Italy, marked by a profound revival of classical learning and a renewed interest in humanism, with a shift in focus from the divine to the individual. Artists such as Leonardo da Vinci, Michelangelo, and Raphael achieved unprecedented levels of technical skill and naturalism in their paintings and sculptures. The development of linear perspective revolutionized painting, allowing artists to create illusions of three-dimensional space on a two-dimensional surface. Patronage from wealthy families, such as the Medici, fueled artistic innovation, resulting in masterpieces that continue to inspire. The High Renaissance was succeeded by Mannerism, an artistic movement characterized by elongated figures, complex compositions, and a sense of elegance and sophistication, drama and grandeur. Baroque art, c. 1600–1750. The Baroque period was characterized by drama, movement, and intense emotion. In painting, artists such as Caravaggio used dramatic contrasts of light and shadow, chiaroscuro, to heighten the emotional impact of their work. Sculptors such as Bernini created dynamic, theatrical figures that seemed to be full of life. Baroque architecture employed grand scale and elaborate ornamentation, resulting in some of the most opulent and imposing buildings ever built. Baroque was a testament to the power, both religious and secular, and aimed to engage the viewer on an emotional level. Reason and revolution. 18th century art. The 18th century witnessed a shift toward reason, elegance, and social commentary. Rococo, an artistic style characterized by delicate forms, pastel colors, and playful subject matter, was followed by neoclassicism, which recalled the order and rationality of ancient Greece and Rome. Neoclassicism emphasized clarity, simplicity, and moral rectitude. This period saw the development of new artistic genres such as portraiture, landscape painting, and satire, which reflected the changing social and political climate. The French Revolution had a profound impact on art, which was used to promote the ideals of liberty, equality, and fraternity. The modern era. Innovation and experimentation. 19th and 20th centuries. The 19th century brought transformative changes in art. Romanticism emphasized subjectivity, emotion, and the sublime. Realism attempted to depict the world as it was, without idealizing it. Impressionism, with its emphasis on fleeting moments and the effects of light, revolutionized painting. Post-Impressionism explored subjective experience and the expressive qualities of color and line. These movements paved the way for the radical artistic experiments of the 20th century. Modern art is characterized by a dizzying array of movements, including Fauvism, Expressionism, Cubism, Futurism, Dadaism, Surrealism, Abstract Expressionism, Pop art, Minimalism, and Conceptual art. These movements challenged traditional notions of art, explored new forms of expression, and addressed the complexities of the modern world. Photography, film, and new media significantly shaped artistic practice. Contemporary art. Late 20th century. Present. Contemporary art remains diverse and multifaceted, incorporating performance art, video art, installation, and digital art alongside more traditional media. It reflects the globalized world, with artists addressing issues of identity, social justice, environmental concerns, and technology. Contemporary art often pushes boundaries and challenges viewers to think critically about the world around them. The unfolding story. The history of art is not a linear progression, but rather a complex, interconnected tapestry of ideas, innovations, and cultural influences. Each era builds on the past while also forging its own path. As technology continues to evolve and humanity redefines itself, the history of art will continue to develop, reflecting our ever-changing perceptions and aspirations. From the cave paintings of our ancestors to the digital masterpieces of today, art remains a fundamental part of what it means to be human.